Hi, how was that last relationship that almost took your life? And how are you feeling now? I hope you're okay. Have you learned anything from it? Today we are going to be talking about some of the mistakes that we make when we are in a relationships. For those who are new here, I'm Ayurot Anna. I am a mentor and I am here for us to learn together. You can share your experience with us, and this channel, it is for us to learn. If you have anything to talk about, feel free and reach out and we talk about it. For those who are new here, please subscribe. And for those who have already subscribed, thank you so much. But today, very quickly, I would like us to look at 5 mistakes that we make when we are in a relationship. This is from the experience, but also I have seen people come to ask. I've also heard people complain about it. So I just sat down and realized that there's some mistakes that we make that we shouldn't be making when you're in a relationship. And one of them is that we always assume that all relationships should end in marriage. That's why when it ends, you feel so much. You feel a pain that you've lost marriage. But my dear, that's just a relationship. And also, since you have assumed that this relationship should end in marriage, you end up playing the husband wife roles instead of playing the boyfriend girlfriend roles. You find a lady would expect a man to become the provider, a protector, like everything for her. And the man would also expect this lady to become like a wife. Yet you're just in a relationship, you're not in a marriage. So all these roles sometimes become stressing for some of us. And then you find that you are they become too exhausting, and you lose interest in the person. You feel like you're being tied a lot to many roles, yet the person shouldn't be wasting a lot of your time. So what can you do in such case? Let's take a baby step. If you start a relationship, don't assume marriage first. Let it build. It's a process. So let it first be a relationship. Don't bring a lot of things about marriage into the relationship. That's when it will end, because it becomes so exhausting when it has just started. And then number two mistakes that we make. Sometimes we accept to be in a relationship not because we love someone, but because we feel lonely after a heartbreak. You find that when a man has left you, when a woman has left, you're heartbroken, you feel so lonely. You feel like the whole world is all over you. And then you start looking for someone to fill that gap of loneliness, to fill that gap where you want to also feel the love. Like you keep looking for the love that you lost in from someone else. That's when you just enter into a new relationship. You have not healed, you have not even you have not analyzed well why the relationship has failed. So you find that it becomes so hard to love this person. After 1 week, after 2 weeks, you've lost interest. It's just because you're starting to heal, and then you start realizing that this is not the person. It's so different. You are just getting there because you are lonely and you needed someone to fill the gap. So, what we should do for that case is that being single is not a crime. It's actually time for you to heal. It's time for you to build yourself. It's time for you to heal, and also you build yourself so that you're ready for the next relationship. You have that independence, so that even when something happens in a relationship, you're not overshaken because you have anticipated it. So this is time for you to analyze why your last relationship failed, and if you're to enter into another relationship, what should you not do? So sometimes we don't analyze some of these things, we just bump into a relationship, and again that it also ends. And then another mistake that we do in a relationship, number three, is that we have too many unrealistic expectations and sense of entitlement. Just because now you are in a relationship with this person, eh? You want this person to change completely into the new person that you want. You found I have Before you came into someone's life, the person was already somebody. So you find that you start giving rules, you start giving some kind of orders, I don't want you to go here. I want you to be here. At this time I want you to be at home. At this, like, you're just in a relationship and you're already setting so many roles. You have that sense of entitlement. You have not paid my rent, you have not given me money for this, you have not given me money for hair. So there's no need you'll call yourself as my boyfriend. Hey, why are we so entitled? Like, this is just a free world. You're just going to nag someone and then someone will get so tired of you. So even men, they will set rules like, I don't want you to do this. I don't want, like, before you came into someone's life, that person was already living a life. If there is anything that you do not like, discuss it with the person and see whether they can make some changes. If they are not, then it means you're not compatible. So you find that when you give a lot of restrictions, you're not giving safe space for this person. Yet even when you're in a relationship, someone needs a safe space. Someone needs to have that time for self-care. Someone needs to build themselves even when they're in a relationship without you. So we don't give a lot of time to our partners, like, to do other things. We want all of them to all the time be focusing on the relationship, the relationship. Um, Another thing that I have seen in a relationship, maybe the mistakes, the number fourth reason is that incompatibility. Some of us, we fall in love with someone's behavior, with someone's look. We do not consider their personality traits. We do not consider their characters. So someone finds Anna, they'll be like, ah, Anna is a happy person. She's always smiling. She looks hardworking. Like, she's always with people. She's always a community. So she will make a good girlfriend. She'll make a good wife. That is the people's assumption. So you find that someone can easily fall for that before even getting to know who Anna is. You don't know my weaknesses. So at times we fall in love with the behavior, we fall in love with a person's outward look, but we do not consider their personality trait. Now, when you begin to know this person into detail, you say, this is not the person I wanted. Like, I cannot go ahead with this kind of relationship. So for you, before you enter into a relationship, first know the person. First know, before knowing their strength, before focusing on their strengths, focus on their weaknesses. Can you manage those weaknesses? Are they compatible with yours? And how are you two going to harmonize yourself and make sure that your differences in terms of personalities are harmonized? You people can agree. So we let us take time. You don't have to rush because someone looks beautiful, because someone looks happy, because someone looks handsome. So you think you'll make a good boyfriend or husband. I don't know. So the last one is, we have that sometimes people don't fear losing a partner. You don't fear losing a partner because there are too many choices. Like, women are many. Men have now come to that agreement that there are so many women in this world. So even if you leave, I'll get another person. So even women have that saying that men are still many. So we fear commitment. You don't want to commit because you will have choices. And also you fear missing out. You don't want to miss out because you have options. If this relationship fail, you'll have social media, you'll get women there, you'll have dating apps, you can easily get women there. So you find that you're just there. You're not decided. You're not decided in a relationship. You find you have this girl, you have this boy, the other one is also there. You have so many of them. So you don't concentrate on one person. That to know this person into detail, to love this person, and also correct the weaknesses. You have so many choices. So it is very hard for you to concentrate in a relationship. So all these come into the mistakes. So you have so many choices, you can't focus. But now, one I would like to tell you that don't follow trends. Don't follow trends just because your friend has a rich boyfriend, so you also want to look for a rich boyfriend. Just because your friend has a supportive girlfriend, so you also want to go and look for a supportive girlfriend. Like, first be contented with what you have, and then you build on that, because there's so many things that you'll find along the way. By the time that you're realizing that you've wasted time with this person, or with wasting your life with very many women or men, you find that time has gone and you've not even grown, um, individually. You've not grown, but also social, like in your social life, you've also not grown. There's so many things that you have not done, and age is just taking you up. You waste a lot of time in a relationship. So, if you have anything that you would also want to say that we can talk about, maybe issues that you feel that are really affecting people. There are so many people suffering from it, and they do not know what to say about it. Please comment, and yes, we will make a video from it. And also, I would like to thank you so much. For those who are in a relationship, please maintain it and be a good girlfriend, be a good boyfriend. For those who are married, yeah, be a good wife, be a good husband. And I pray that you find the right partner if you're single, so that you're happy, because being single is not, sometimes you feel lonely, sometimes you need someone. It's very important. Thank you.